Hi Graham, I thought I'd post a quick video to maybe help you understand what I'm talking about with these print controllers. Um, these are the two Merlin controllers that I was talking about. Um, Again, they're kind of 5 feet high. Um, you asked about the connections on the back and the umbilicals. What we have coming out of here is an umbilical that goes from here to a jetting assembly or a printhead cluster, and this can drive 8 of the Dymatics printheads. It may well be configured for 4 at the moment, but it ultimately can drive 8, and it can do 4 colors. So the electrics come out of here for the data and the control, and then the ink, the pneumatics, and the degassing vacuums come out of here. The other connections are for things like encoders and triggers, Ethernet, and power in, and various other things. This particular unit, like I mentioned, there's an air conditioner here that's actually a sealed unit with a heat exchanger, so that this whole thing can be sealed and washed. And because of that, it gets warm inside, and this is the concern I have, that this guy's running at 110 AC. So anyway, back on the umbilicals. This is what the umbilicals look like. We have a couple of them. This is the electrical one, and in here are, I'm not sure this is going to easily come up with one hand. It's the mating connector for the electrics. So the data, the fire pulse, the thermal control. And then this one here is what we do for the inks. And again, and you can see that this one used to be cyan, magenta, yellow, black colors going through there. And the clear tubes, there's a couple of them, are for vacuum and degassing. And these connect to printhead clusters, and this is the back of a printhead cluster. Again, the fluid connections and the electrical connections. Inside one of these head clusters, this comes up. Yeah, it's not easy to see here, but we have a set of reservoirs, and in this case, 4 print heads. Oh, this is terrible, I really can't see that, but there's 4 jetting assemblies in a line that would have been cyan, magenta, yellow, black in this particular case. In your case, I think we're talking about putting them side by side, or at least bricking them, similar to how we've got it here on a different type of head cluster. In this case, we have spaces for 4 different jetting assemblies, so we print across. In your case, we would just use 2 of these. The print head is 65 millimeters, so you'd get 13 centimeters in a print. Or you could use this guy and do 2 lanes if you didn't care about the print in the middle. It all depends on how you are going to do this, if you're going to print either side of the fold, for example. So what we would need to do is make a head cluster that has a back plate, a shelf, a couple of jetting assemblies, a reservoir, and then at the top we would mount the 2 connections for the fluids and the electrics. And then we'd run it off, obviously, the Merlin controllers over here. I hope that gives you a better picture of what we're talking about. The other thing that we do, well, it's bright, we evaluate a lot of inks over here. We have a UV test station and a couple of test printers where we can jet small amounts of fluid onto substrates and then evaluate the quality of that ink and its adhesion and properties on your material. So we haven't got around to jetting onto yours yet because I wanted to do it in single pass. Maybe show you a little bit. Kind of, we got another Merlin here. This is a single canister head where it's hard to see, but there's a single jetting assembly here that can be angled. So we can either have it straight across the web or we could angle it. And when you angle it, the jets get tighter and you get a higher DPI in the print direction. I think in your case we'd print straight across and that would give you 100 DPI, but then we print in this way at a higher pitch, so you get 100 this way and then 400 this direction. That's what I'm talking about when I'm saying 100 by 400. And we can crunch the image so it comes out correct. So anyway, again, hopefully that gives you a sense of what these things look like. And if you've got some more questions, maybe this is a good way of communicating. Okay, cheers for now.